there. I'm your proud principal, Miss Haag. And good evening, Circleview. This is Miss Haag, your proud principal. Welcome to Back to School Night. I'm going to share my screen so I can talk to you and present some slides. Share my screen. All right, once again, welcome to Back to School Night, September 15th, 2021. Okay, we are so glad you're here. I have Schoolwide info for you tonight. Lots of info, lots. Don't look down there and see how long this video is. It's all important information. It's good stuff. Thanks for sticking with me. Your teachers will present all the class and teacher specifics you need to know for your classroom. Again, I'm here for the Schoolwide info. Let's talk about ways we communicate in OVSD. We have Parent Square. Parent Square is a new unified communication platform that offers a whole host of tools which allows the district, me, and teachers to more effectively communicate and engage with families and students. So here's how you make sure you're connected. You need to activate your account and log in. Make sure the school has your correct email and mobile phone number on your parent portal. And if you need to change it, all you have to do is log onto your parent portal and fix it up. Make sure your notification preferences are set to Parent Square. I've been sending out information on Parent Square. It's why you're receiving this video, I hope. So keep checking Parent Square. There's an awesome app. That's what it looks like. And we also have an Aries app where you can access attendance and communications. Middle schoolers can access their grades on that Aries app as well. Lots of ways we communicate in OVSD. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Peachjar. Peachjar is how we send out electronic flyers. Here's our Circleview website. It is updated frequently and very often. So if you always get that gray bar on the left is where our announcements are. We update that all the time. As you can see, there's an announcement about Back to School Night and lots of places to click and get even more information. If you ever have any questions, our website is the way to go first. Here's our Instagram account. Please follow us on Instagram, Circleview_view_eagles. Oh, look at that. 797 followers. You know what it would sound even better? 800. And then we'll get to 1,000. I love shouting the positive things that are happening from our school from the rooftops or Instagram. You'll find pictures, what's going on in our classrooms, what's going on in our school, videos, flyers, reminders. It's a great way to stay connected and fun. We have our Circleview PTO website. You can get to it by clicking on the link on our Circleview website, or by visiting circleviewpto.org. Join. Our PTO sends amazing email blasts. We would not be the school we are without our amazing PTO. Please support, please join, please volunteer. Lots more information on this website. Please check it out. Moving on, from our food and nutrition services, we will have free school meals for all students during the 2021-2022 school year. We are still going to ask students who's getting a school lunch that day, so we have a lunch count and know how many meals to prep for. So please tell your student if they're getting a school lunch, they'll notify their teacher, but they're free all year. All right, let's talk about a district-wide policy with our volunteers. OVSD follows the guidance established by the California of Public Health with a shared goal of allowing students the opportunity to attend safe in-person instruction full-time. Therefore, parents and visitors are welcome in outdoor locations for school events during the school day. Vaccinated volunteers in the classroom will be used in a limited capacity. So our volunteers are a valuable resource to our students, teachers, and school community. There's a process to become a volunteer at Circleview, and I'm going to show you a flow chart in just a second. And we use a screening system called Raptor for all visitors, and information can be found on our volunteer handbook on our OVSD website. Let's take a look at that flow chart. So this is all on our OVSD website, or you can pause and look for it. So if you want to be a volunteer, the first place to stop is our office. We'll direct you to where you can find information and documents and complete an application, and then decide if you need to be a tier 1 or tier 2. Tier 1 is 5 hours or more per week for our PTO board or for chaperoning field trips. Tier 2 is 5 hours or less per week. And we do use the Raptor system for visitors and volunteers. It's the gold standard in school safety. We know every single person who is on our school site every day when our gates are locked because they're either a staff member or they signed in through our Raptor system. And here's more about our Raptor system. It's instant screening, a custom databases, accurate records, efficient reporting, and it's trusted protection. If you'd like to read more about it, visit our OVSD website. So I read this before, that vaccinated volunteers in the classroom will be used in a limited capacity. Right now, our parent volunteers are welcome to help with a variety of school events during the school day, like our book fair. Our book fair is coming up. Please volunteer to work for our book fair. Volunteers working on campus must be away from students and show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test 72 hours prior to that volunteer time. So we all have opportunities to prep work if that's what your teacher would like. And we'll be creating a volunteer workspace on our campus soon. So volunteers will not be in the classroom right now, but there's other ways to volunteer by prepping materials. So you can either prep in our volunteer workspace when it's ready to go. It's our NPR stage. Or items can be prepped at home and returned to school. Even though we can't have volunteers in classrooms right now, lots of ways to volunteer, especially by joining our PTO. Or if you want to be in a classroom or with students, you can join our team. There are wonderful job opportunities in OVSD. We are excited to share some great employment opportunities with you. Please take a look for yourself, or you can pass word along to family, friends, and community members who are interested. Right now at Circleview, we have wonderful noon duty supervisors. Your children are safe during lunch to make sure they have someone to talk to, or if they need something opened, or just to make sure we have proper supervision. But I'd always love more. So if you are interested in being a noon duty supervisor, it's just Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 11:30 to 1:15 p.m. It's a great way to make connections with kids and to make sure everyone's safe. We also have instructional assistant opportunities. Those hours vary, and you get to work in the classroom as an instructional assistant. It just means assisting a teacher. All these positions and more are posted on a website called EdJoin. Apply today. If you have any questions, ask me. In the Ocean View School District, we have our 2021-2022 COVID-19 protection plan. We are committed to keeping students safe, staff, and our community safe. As a reminder, everyone is required to wear a mask indoors. Outdoor masks are optional unless specifically stated. Because all individuals wear masks indoors and outdoors as needed, there will be no physical distancing requirements. Hand washing and/or hand sanitizing will occur at regular intervals throughout the day, and cleaning will be cleaned daily with extra attention to high-touch services. You can read the entire prevention plan at ovsd.org/coronavirus. There's going to be a link on the OVSD website as well. All right, absences and notifications. So we have a variety of different types of absences. We have non-COVID related absences and COVID related absences. If your student is not at school, we want to know why. So please call the office and let us know, or we'll give you a call. So there are non-COVID related absences. Those are excused due to illness, medical, dental, or court appointments, death of an immediate family member, attendance at funeral services, a quarantine, or religious holidays. So as a reminder, if your child has a temperature of 100 degrees or more, that child needs to remain home and remain fever-free without fever-reducing medications for 24 hours. Students experiencing excessive coughing, runny nose, or yellow-green mucus discharge should stay home. Students with rashes, unless a note from a doctor indicates otherwise, are to stay home until the rash is non-contagious. And if students aren't able to keep food or liquids down, may return when they have been able to keep food and liquids down for 24 hours. If there's a COVID-related 19 absence, that means a member of the household is experiencing COVID-19 symptoms or is waiting for the results of a COVID-19 test. The student should remain home until a negative COVID-19 test is received. We have high-risk symptoms such as cough, difficulty breathing, loss of taste or smell. and low-risk symptoms such as fever, congestion, runny nose, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, sore throat, headache, fatigue, muscle, or body aches. If there's anything going on, please call our office. We will help you out if it's a high risk or low risk symptoms and the date or time onset. We are here to help you. You never need to figure this out on your own. So student close contact school setting only. So for students who are unvaccinated and considered a close contact at school, we will provide free COVID testing with parent permission. By doing this, if students are unmasked, they can return to school sooner, or if masked, participate in a modified quarantine. So parent permission is required for students to be tested and is administered through a spit PCR test. Our goal is to keep students and staff safe while doing everything we can to keep them in school. So there's a lot of categories here. Here's what you need to do. Call the office. We will walk you through if it's going to be a modified quarantine or a quarantine depending on masks or asymptomatic. We will walk you through this whole process. Just want you to know that it exists and we will help you out. Let's switch it up and talk about homework. Homework is a purposeful and meaningful extension of school teaching, classroom teaching and learning. It is not to exceed 10 minutes per grade level per day. And that does not include 20 minutes for recreational reading. So if your student's in 3rd grade, 3 times 10, should be 30 minutes a day plus that reading time. The student's responsibility is to complete homework independently. However, we love your support as a resource. And students with excused absences shall be given the opportunity to make up missed assignments. Students may experience long-term projects, research reports, and problem-solving activities. And teachers will coordinate assignments in order that students receive a balanced amount of homework. We're going to chunk it. We're going to make sure it's a reasonable amount. We continue to have our awesome district writing continuum. That means TK through 8, we focus on printing, cursive, and a typing program. So we want our students to write freely with fluidity to generate, compose, and express their written communications. Printing begins in TK, where students receive instruction on proper grip, posture, paper placement, and correct letter formations, and that goes all the way to 2nd grade. And then we begin formal cursive instruction in grade 3, and it progresses through middle school. This year we have our new keyboarding program, Keyboarding Without Tears. I'm super excited to see how much our students progress. We also have our reading engagement and iReady to support our focus on literacy development. I love a hashtag, and this one is hashtag read with OVSD. Research shows that reading for 20 minutes daily positively impacts a child's success at school. OVSD highlights on its website each month student readers who provide book recommendations to encourage their peers to read and inspire the love of reading. In addition, iReady is a supplemental and personalized support program that increases ELA and math literacy skills. The more you read, the better you are at reading and writing and so many other skills. We love when our Eagles read. We also have our next generation science standards, our NGSS materials. The OVSD Board of Trustees adopted the McGraw-Hill California Inspire Science Curriculum for implementation beginning this month. So we're going to have materials that reflect the content of the grade level, activities and lessons that assist in implementing the shifts in science instruction, and scaffolds and differentiation that supports all learners. We're going to have this in both print and digital platform. We're super excited for our new science adoption. And as always, we're committed to academic achievement and a safe, inclusive school culture and climate, restorative practices, and positive behavior intervention and support, or PBIS. OVSD is where achievement and relationships matter. Those are a lot of big words. Let me tell you about it in a different way. For PBIS, we want to reward students for having positive behavior. We don't want to look for the negative. We want to reward the positive. I just had behavior assemblies with all of our grade levels last week, and we talked about our Super Eagles, where we award a whole class for having awesome behavior, or our Eagle Wings. We're always looking for students who soar, safe, on time, always respectful, and ready to learn. Lots of awards, lots of prizes, lots of fun things when we're looking for that positive behavior. So again, I'm doing all these school-wide info. All the classroom practices and procedures are going to come from these Amazing ladies, our Circle View teachers. So excited for you guys to be in classrooms and learning all about those practices and procedures. Some more from me. I'm always going to be talking about safety. I want our Eagles to be safe in many, many ways, but also before they step on our campus. Community, I just need us to be safer with our traffic. I need us to be patient. I need us to be calm. I need us all to be respectful. Not everyone can park right up close. I so appreciate those of you who park and walk and utilize the different gates we have on our campus. Please do not come onto campus before 7:45. That's when supervision begins. And please be on time. I know it's a lofty goal to have a 15-minute window for all our students to come on campus, but I know we can do it. We have our fences and our gates. They are locked during the school day to make sure we are safe. And thank you for staying outside the gates during pickup. Working together as partners, we support and celebrate the success of our children. Lots of ways to stay informed, involved, and connected. You can read all home to school communications, whether it's websites, whether it's Parent Square, Instagram, PTO, email blast, PTO website, or communications for your teachers, or all of them. Please join our PTO. You can attend PTO meetings and events. You can participate in our school site council. Stay connected, informed, and involved. You can volunteer, you can help with homework and reading, and you can practice safety during drop-off and pickup. So we can all work together for our Eagles. Speaking of our school site council, I'm in need of school site council members. You can contact me by calling the office or by email. My email is jhaag@obsd.org. We have 5 to 6 meetings per year. That's it, the whole year, 5 to 6 meetings that are all via Zoom. We look at data and safety and more to ensure we are doing all we can to ensure student progress. And we will have a vote to officially have our new members. I'm hoping I get a lot of interest and we'll have to do a vote to get our new members. It's a quick, easy way to stay involved. You can even Zoom from work if you want to, just 5 to 6 meetings per year, hoping we can get some interest in our SSC, our school site council. And again, working together as partners, we support and celebrate the success of our children. So excited to have another wonderful school year. So excited to learn so much, for you to learn so much at our back to school night. That's our Schoolwide Info for now. You're going to learn a lot more from your teacher. I'm always here. If you ever need anything, I'm just an email or phone call away. I always know what you're thinking, and I want to have a dialogue with you to make our students successful and have the best school we can. Have so much fun with your teacher. And again, thanks for attending back to school night. Have a wonderful evening.